What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are having an awesome day. But today we're going to be talking about the Oklahoma Joe's right behind me, Highland Grill. What I like about it, what I don't really like about it. So we're going to do a full thorough review of it. I got it a couple months ago, got it seasoned, got it all taken care of. I'm sorry I was too busy, wasn't able to make a video on it. But today's the day where I get to make a video on it, all right? So let's get into it. All right, guys. This is the Oklahoma Joe grill, Highland Grill in a nutshell. That's the chimney stack, as you can see here. The side, the bottom. This grill is very practical to use because it's fully stainless steel. It's a great grill. Definitely love it. And it actually is an offset grill, as you can see here. This is the offset part, like where you can smoke your meat and stuff like that. And this is obviously my seasoning. As you can see, it's gotten darker because I've used it a couple of times since I've purchased it. And the issue I have is the ash pan, because sometimes you have to sear some stuff and you have to put coals in here as well, as you can see in there. And when you do that, the problem with these grills is the paint doesn't really adhere to most of the grill properly like it should. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. You end up with these burn paint marks over here. So that pretty much is the only thing I think that happened to mine, because the bottom of this one is perfectly fine. There's no rust, barely any rust anywhere. Yeah, there's barely any rust anywhere, but however, you could see in the back side here, I have to get that repainted. And the other modification that I'm going to be making is creating my own ash pan. Instead of using this one, I'm going to be using aluminum pans that we don't use to actually collect the ashes, so I could just pick it up, dump it in the trash instead of having to scoop it out. So that's going to be my change to it. Those are the grates. Those are the coal grates. After a while, after a couple burns, these start rusting, so there's nothing you can really do about those. For probably 2 to 3 years, you probably will need to replace those. And as you can see, the interior of the grill is also fully seasoned. That's the exterior part. So the top part is actually perfect, but it's the bottom part that I'm quite worried about. And it's a big boy. That thing is heavy. It's hard to move around. I like the fact that I got those tires. These tires are actually strong and sturdy, mostly metal for the most part, with a little bit of rubber to make the tire. So I love this grill very much. It actually sears meat perfectly. It smokes meat perfectly. If you have one, feel free to let me know exactly how you feel about the smoker. It's actually a great Highland smoker. It's perfect, but definitely needs some improvements here and there, as you can see with the paint. Some people have paint scuffing, paint scraping happening on the top. Obviously, unfortunately for me, I have it up happening in the bottom. So I have a solution for that. It's actually grill paint, or high heat paint, as they call it. That's what I'm going to be using to paint the bottom over and get that squared away. And that's pretty much the Highland Grill in a nutshell, to be honest with you. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start putting the aluminum pans inside the grill to make it a little bit much easier for me to use and operate. So I'm going to showcase that to you guys as well. So let's get into that. Yep, so what I'm going to do is put on my gloves, get rid of all the old charcoals that are in there. Let's get that going. And just like that, I'm able to complete this process. I was able to leave the little saucepan hole open right here. So, you know, if there's any sauce dripping, it could automatically drip out of the grill. But now I have aluminum and I can just pick that up and dump it in the trash and continuously keep doing that. So let me put my charcoal grates back together. Because you only use that on one side. You don't need to use it on every side. Normally on these grills, you want to actually put the charcoal on one side and have no charcoal on the other side and use one side as a cooling side or cooler side. So what that does is all the heat will be over here and some of it will transfer here as you getting stuff. Once you got it seared, you can move it over there to actually preserve the meat and not burn it as much. So that's the reason why I only use 2 grill grates. I could have used 3 to fully integrate it, but that's not necessary. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell on how to actually put a aluminum pan underneath there to actually collect ashes, because you know, cleaning out this grill as big as it is definitely hard. It's, you know, it's much harder to clean out this grill as big as it is, because you have to clean that side and you have to clean the offset side if you're using charcoal on both sides. So that's the issue in a nutshell when it comes to these type of grills. But it's a great grill. When you fire that thing up, that thing works and it's awesome. So all the beef hot dogs, sweet and spicy sausages, and kielbasa over there, making a feast. That's what's so cool about this grill, is you can make so much stuff with it. You could even steam your vegetables with it. This is what I'm doing here, steaming my green beans up here. See that? Just put them right on top of that sucker over here. And the smoke, the heat from the charcoal heats up everything. And I got some perfect steaming going on my vegetables. And if you want, you could even do it one better and make a full-fledged lasagna with it. You could heat up food, which is what that is over there. I know there's a lot of food here, but I have a few friends and family coming over for a barbecue, so I'm not gonna eat all this by myself. So burgers over there, just grilled the corn, and I'm about to put some steak on the grill and some chicken as well, just to get the ball rolling. Ooh, oh, that look good. And the thermometer works perfectly. I'm cooking at 300-degree temperature right now, and there's barely any smoke coming out of the smokestack. And this right here is how much easier it is with the aluminum foil. All the ashes from the charcoal is actually falling onto the pan underneath there. Once it's cool enough, I could actually take one of those grill grates off like so and decide to take the pan out, and my life is much easier that way. So I got some corn going on that side, grilling some corn over there, making it work. And I just put a pan of smoked meat and just put that on the grill. Just put that whole pan on there. You see, working over here. We're working over here. We're working over here. Comment, like, and subscribe. These sausages are gonna come out fire. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. I'm gonna leave the link for this grill in the description below as well if you want to get you one. So hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't hesitate to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, guys. Peace.